Running this 2015 Mercury 115 horse inline 4-cylinder EFI 4-stroke. On this motor I did the motor oil, oil filter, and gear oil. I put the date and engine hours on the oil filter. It has 155.2 hours on it. On the boat, old Ranger boat, I put some new windshields on them on both sides, the boxes. And what honestly took me longer, it took me longer to find and figure out and fix his electrical issue than it did for me to do everything to the motor and to put those two windshields in. There's 12 fuses behind here, there's 3 fuses under here, and there's 7 fuses behind here. All of them were good. He wasn't getting any power to the dash whatsoever. This light is not working, but it's getting 12 volts. That's the accessory one. So, long story short, I tracked all the wiring, everything else, all that fun shit. Pulled the fuse. So when you take the cover off, you have access to the fuses, but then you pull the whole fuse crap out, and there's a lot of corrosion and shit behind there, and one of the wires weren't making contact pretty much, and cleaned that up and got power back to the dash again. So all these little switches and crap now work. They weren't working before. Like I said, it wasn't getting any voltage whatsoever to the dash. I had this wire, so you got positive and negative on this little wire. I fixed that last time, and it's getting 12 volts, so that's still good. But yeah, it took me longer to find and fix his electrical issue than it did to replace the motor oil, oil filter, gear oil, hook my computer up to it, pull the engine hours and see any fault codes, reset all the maintenance stuff on it, and put on these new windshields. He has a bass tournament this weekend, and making sure he is good to go. So he has like another 150 hours before the spark plugs and the water pump and all that fun stuff needs to be replaced. "2015 motor, 2015 boat, Ranger bass boat. But the motor's good to go. Got all the electrical shit figured out and everything's working. Got the new windshields on there because I'll show you his old ones. That was one of them, and that's the other one. So he's good to go for his tournament this weekend now.